Good evening, and welcome to the Crypto Overnighter. I'm Nicodemus, and I will be your host as we take a look at the latest cryptocurrency news and analysis. So sit back, relax, and let's get started. And remember, none of this is financial advice. And it's 10 p.m. Pacific, Sunday, August 13th, 2023. Welcome back to the Crypto Overnighter, where we have no sponsors, no hidden agendas, and no BS. But we do have the news, so let's talk about that. Tonight, we deep dive into how stablecoins could potentially reshape the US dollar's future. Brazil's steps to tax cryptocurrencies might shake the foundation of its crypto market. Voyager's mysterious transfers to Coinbase have everyone guessing. PayPal's stablecoin venture into DeFi faces regulatory hurdles. Curve Finance's prompt action after a significant hack restores faith in the DeFi community. And finally, Seal 911 emerges as the emergency hotline for crypto hodlers amidst a surge in hacks. Let's get started. Brian Brooks and Charles Calomiris are both former officials at the U.S. Office of the Comptroller of the Currency. They believe stablecoins can aid the U.S. dollar in retaining its reserve currency status. They emphasize the need for clear regulations to provide clarity for stablecoin issuers. Brooks and Calomiris highlight that stablecoins can counteract global de-dollarization, which makes sense. Look at the countries like Argentina and Venezuela. Their citizens use dollars to safeguard their savings from high inflation. These citizens are turning to dollar-backed stablecoins as an alternative to local bank accounts. The decline in US dollars use as a reserve currency is also addressed. They warn of the repercussions of a de-dollarized world for the US, especially considering the country's rising borrowing costs. Former Binance US CEO Brian Brooks shared similar views in an interview with CNBC. He believes that a well-defined regulatory framework for stablecoins can enhance the global relevance of the US dollar. Brooks points out that in nations with soaring high inflation, there is a robust demand for dollar-backed assets like stablecoins. He suggests that if the US government establishes a system that supports the dollar as a reserve currency for assets, it could amplify the existing demand and promote the adoption of the US currency worldwide. Brooks and Calomiris touch on a pressing matter, that of the need for regulation for stablecoins to flourish. They referenced a bill backed by Representative Patrick McHenry as a pivotal piece to bringing stablecoins into the mainstream. This bill aims to regulate stablecoins, ensuring federal and state oversight, setting qualifications for reserve assets, and laying down rules on redemptions and public disclosures. The House Financial Services Committee recently passed the Clarity for Stablecoins Act with bipartisan support. In light of the launch of PayPal's stablecoin PYUSD, McHenry emphasized the importance of clarity in the digital stablecoin market, and we're going to be talking about PayPal here in a bit. Brooks, in his CNBC interview, voiced concerns over the Biden administration's apparent opposition to stablecoins. He stressed the importance of a framework that allows dollars to back stablecoins in a regulated manner. He sees the demand for stablecoins as a way to revitalize the dollar, especially when many governments aim to reduce the dollar's influence on their economies. Brooks believes the focus should be less on cryptocurrency and more on the potential role the U.S. could play in the global financial system. It's essential that the government recognizes the potential of stablecoins in reshaping the global financial landscape. The U.S. dollar, a symbol of economic power, can find a new lease on life in the digital age through stablecoins. But for that to happen, clear regulations and a supportive framework are crucial. It's not just about embracing new technology, it's about understanding its potential and harnessing it for the greater good. The future of the US dollar might very well be entwined with the fate of stablecoins. Let's hope the policymakers recognize this and act accordingly. And you remember to hit that follow button if you are as intrigued as I am about the future implications of stablecoins. Now, let's shift our focus southward to Brazil, where significant changes are afoot. A congressional committee in Brazil has given the green light to amendments in the bill. This bill seeks to categorize cryptocurrencies on foreign exchanges as financial assets for tax reasons. And keep in mind, I said foreign exchanges. That's important. The Brazilian National Congress is set to cast their votes on this bill on the 28th of August. If it gets the nod, crypto assets owned by Brazilians abroad will be under the same tax regulations as traditional assets. This change is expected to be implemented by January 2024. The proposed legislation introduces taxes on the gains from cryptocurrency price shifts when compared to the Brazilian real and foreign exchange rates. Deputy Merlong Solana emphasized in an interview that this revision's goal is to ensure fair taxation. This addresses the present scenario where crypto investments abroad enjoy certain tax benefits. The new tax structure will have varied rates. Incomes up to around $1,200 will not be taxed. Earnings closer to $10,000 will face a 15% tax, and then any income beyond this will be taxed at 22.5%. The implications of this legislation are significant. It will primarily affect cryptocurrency exchanges that don't have a physical presence in Brazil. Several global cryptocurrency exchanges operate in Brazil, including big names like Binance, Coinbase, Bitso, and Crypto.com. Local exchanges such as Mercado Bitcoin and Foxbit also have a strong presence in the market. Legal experts believe that these changes might make local exchanges a more appealing financial option for some investors. This is especially true for those whose profits surpass the top tax bracket. This new law could boost domestic cryptocurrency exchange activities. It could also motivate foreign companies to establish offices in Brazil. The reason? Users might prefer exchanges already functioning in Brazil to sidestep the hefty foreign income tax that could be levied on crypto profits. On the one hand, this move by Brazil is a clear indication of the growing recognition of crypto's role in the global financial landscape. On the other hand, it's a reminder of the challenges that come with it. Governments worldwide are grappling with how to regulate and tax these digital assets. Brazil's approach leans towards ensuring that crypto is not used as a loophole to evade taxes. While some may see this as a hindrance to the growth of crypto in Brazil, others might argue that it's a necessary step to legitimize and integrate cryptocurrency into the mainstream financial system. But one thing is clear. As the world of crypto continues to evolve, so will the rules that govern it. As always, it's up to us to stay informed and adapt to these changes. If you're enjoying our deep dives, don't forget to subscribe. And speaking of adaptations, let's dive into Voyager's recent moves, which have certainly raised a few eyebrows. Voyager has made a significant move. They transferred a substantial amount of Shiba Inu and Ethereum to Coinbase. Specifically, Voyager shifted 1,500 Ethereum and a whopping 250 billion Shiba Inu to Coinbase. This transfer is not a minor event, especially considering Voyager's current financial situation. The combined value of the crypto assets moved by Voyager is approximately $5.47 million. Now, while this transfer is significant, it's just a fraction of Voyager's extensive crypto portfolio. Reports indicate Voyager has recently moved its remaining tokens to its main address. They still hold a variety of crypto assets, with a total value estimated at around $81.63 million. It's worth noting that this is not Voyager's first major transfer to Coinbase. Since filing for bankruptcy, Voyager has been consistently moving vast amounts of its assets to the exchange. For instance, in March, Voyager transferred $3 million worth of Shiba Inu. Additionally, the crypto lender has moved 17,000 Ethereum and 12 million Voyager tokens in separate transactions. The motive behind these transactions has sparked widespread speculation within the crypto community. One prevalent theory suggests a potential sell-off. The theory is supported by the fact that these transfers have significantly reduced the crypto lender's wallet holdings. The transactions took place at 1-hour intervals, leading to discussions about a potential liquidation. Some sources, however, argue that Voyager is merely consolidating all its tokens from various addresses into one primary address. The speculation of a sell-off is further fueled by Voyager's consistent divestment of its Shiba holdings since the beginning of 2023. In February alone, Voyager executed transfers of nearly $10 million worth of digital assets to multiple cryptocurrency exchanges in just one day. These transfers included 270 billion SHIB, 4.9 million Voyager token, 3,050 Ethereum, and 221,000 Chainlink. Voyager's actions, especially the massive transfers to Coinbase, can be seen as a strategic move in a rapidly evolving crypto landscape. While some may see this as a sign of distress or potential liquidation, others might interpret it as a consolidation strategy, ensuring that assets are in a secure and accessible location. Regardless of the motive, one thing is clear: the crypto landscape is dynamic, and companies like Voyager are making moves to navigate it. Always remember to double-check where your assets are headed. Speaking of assets and their movement, PayPal is making its leap into DeFi, but it's not without its own set of challenges. Let's unpack. PayPal's new stablecoin, PYUSD, is set to make its mark in the DeFi sector. An insider from the company revealed that PYUSD will be launched on DeFi platforms in the foreseeable future. Jose Fernandez de Point is PayPal's Senior Vice President of Blockchain, Crypto, and Digital Currencies. He was interviewed on the Unchained podcast when he emphasized that PYUSD is intended to be accessible on crypto exchanges and to be compatible with DeFi ecosystems. De Point highlighted that PYUSD is already compatible with Ethereum wallets since it's an ERC20 token. Moreover, it adheres to New York regulations, being fully backed and approved by the New York Department of Financial Security. On the other side of the spectrum, the Federal Reserve is clamping down on crypto-related activities. The regulatory body has issued a new directive that mandates banks to adhere to stringent requirements if they wish to engage with crypto activities. This move is seen as a response to PayPal's introduction of PYUSD, which aims to serve as a conduit between traditional fiat and the emerging Web3 for both merchants and consumers. The Federal Reserve's recent supervisory letter dictates banks wanting to transact in dollar tokens must first obtain a written supervisory non-objection from the Fed. Yeah, good luck getting that. This regulatory stance could pose challenges for banks that want to do business with PYUSD, as they would need to meticulously identify, measure, monitor, and control the risks associated with such activities. The Federal Reserve's stringent regulations might be perceived as a barrier to innovation. The introduction of PYUSD by a financial giant like PayPal signifies a monumental shift in the crypto landscape. It bridges the gap between traditional finance and the decentralized world of Web3. However, the Fed's apprehensive approach, coupled with the requirements set by other financial agencies like the FDIC, could stifle the growth and adoption of such groundbreaking financial tools. It seems to me these measures are meant to protect the interests of traditional banking institutions. Cryptocurrencies were conceived as a revolutionary alternative to the conventional banking system, emphasizing speed, security, privacy, and prioritizing the consumer. However, the current regulatory environment seems to be pulling crypto innovations down to the level of their traditional banking counterparts. The overarching sentiment is, while financial agencies should provide adequate safeguards for businesses and consumers, they should not act as gatekeepers, favoring the banking industry at the expense of stifling innovation in the crypto sector. This community believes in the transformative power of crypto and hopes for a more balanced regulatory approach that fosters growth while ensuring consumer protection. If you want to stay updated on PayPal's journey into DeFi, ring that notification bell. The crypto world is ever evolving, and sometimes that means facing unforeseen challenges head on. Curve Finance recently faced one such challenge. Curve Finance is a prominent DeFi protocol. They made significant strides in the recovery efforts after a recent hack. This breach led to a loss of $73.5 million across various projects in its factory pools. The attack took place on July 30th. It exploited a critical security flaw known as a reentrancy vulnerability. This allowed malicious entities to siphon funds from Curve's smart contracts. Curve Finance has managed to retrieve 70% of the funds impacted by the breach. While this marks a crucial step forward, an ongoing investigation aims to recover the remaining funds and bring the culprits to justice. Recognizing the severity of the situation, Curve Finance has also initiated measures to ensure a fair and transparent distribution of the recovered funds to the affected users. The protocol will meticulously determine the respective shares of each impacted account. This is to facilitate a just restitution process that emphasizes user protection and trust rebuilding. Curve Finance's recovery initiatives have been further strengthened by their recent announcement of a $1.85 million bounty. This substantial reward is on offer for anyone who can provide accurate information that leads to the identification and capture of the hackers. By proposing this bounty, Curve Finance is actively promoting community involvement. This is to speed up the investigation and to ensure the culprits face the consequences for their actions. A comprehensive investigation by Curve Finance revealed that the exploit mainly targeted for specific pools. This vulnerability originated from a bug in the Viper 0.2.15 to 0.3.0 version. Identifying this issue allowed Curve Finance to act immediately, minimizing further risk to its users. All the other pools on Curve Finance have been verified as safe and were not affected by this exploit. This confirmation provides users with the confidence to continue using the platform, knowing their funds are secure. In addition to the technical solutions, Curve Finance is collaborating with security experts, auditors, and the broader DeFi community. This is to conduct in-depth audits and to introduce enhanced security measures. This collective approach is designed to bolster the protocol's defenses and avert similar incidents in the future. In the face of adversity, it is heartening to see how the community comes together. If you appreciate the resilience of the DeFi community as much as I do, give us a thumbs up. Now, speaking of resilience and staying prepared, let's talk about the latest emergency tool for crypto enthusiasts. And this is our cover story for tonight. A new Telegram bot, Seal 911, emerges as an innovative security solution. This initiative is led by a collective of Web3 security experts. Their goal? to offer a direct line during crypto emergencies. The backdrop is staggering. Web3 has seen a surge in multi-million-dollar hacks. Just in July, losses reached a staggering $303 million. This alarming trend sparked the idea of an emergency network. The CO911 bot is the result. Paradigm's head of security describes it as a tool for emergencies. Users can reach out to trusted security professionals with a simple click. But there is a challenge. In the decentralized world of Web3, finding the right expert is not easy, because there's no central authority. MetaMask's Taylor Monahan highlights the lack of reliable resources. Many in the crypto community want to share vital information, yet they're unsure how. Scammers exploit this uncertainty. They promise to recover lost funds, only to deceive users with phishing links. The crypto landscape is evolving, and with it the challenges. We were just talking about Curve's exploit. That's a perfect example, right? Thankfully, a significant portion of the stolen funds were recovered. Sam from Paradigm has taken a proactive step. Collaborating with white hat hackers and auditors, he aims to address cybersecurity disclosure. The primary hurdle? Connecting with the right individual. Seal911, the Telegram bot, is the proposed solution. It's designed to be a direct channel to vetted security experts. The broader community, along with security organizations, are expected to support this initiative. The bot has already garnered attention from WalletGuard, Origin Protocol, Chain Security, and MetaMask. These entities pledge their expertise for emergencies. The DeFi sector has been shaken by recent attacks. For instance, Curve Finance's exploit led to a price drop of its token from 73 cents to 49 cents within 48 hours. Euler Finance's $200 million loss earlier this year adds to the tally. Despite these setbacks, there is a silver lining. The industry witnessed a decline in losses compared to 2022. So, what happened? Former U.S. OCC officials Brooks and Calamiris emphasized the potential of stablecoins in retaining the U.S. dollar's dominance. With countries turning to stablecoins amidst global de-dollarization, clear regulation is pivotal for its success. Brooks, while advocating for stablecoins, warns against the Biden administration's opposition to them. Brazil is looking to categorize cryptocurrencies as financial assets for taxation. This move will bring foreign-held crypto assets under the same tax umbrella as traditional assets, impacting both domestic and international exchanges operating in Brazil. Voyager, despite its financial woes, transferred a combined value of $5.47 million in Shiba Inu and Ethereum to Coinbase. While the crypto community speculates on the motive, the strength of Shiba Inu and Ethereum prices remains unaffected. PayPal plans to introduce its stablecoin, PYUSD, to the DeFi sector. However, the Federal Reserve's tightened regulations on crypto-related activities might pose challenges for banks aiming to do business with PYUSD. Curve Finance's commendable recovery efforts after a $73.5 million hack showcases the DeFi community's resilience. Their proactive approach, including a substantial bounty for information leading to the culprits, reinforces their dedication to user protection. Seal911, a Telegram bot, emerges as a beacon of hope amidst a surge in crypto hacks. This emergency line, designed to connect users directly with trusted security professionals, is a testament to the collective spirit of the Web3 community. And that's going to do it for us tonight. I want to thank you, my listeners, because when you stop listening, I will stop talking. If you enjoyed tonight's show, then please like, follow, subscribe, leave a rating, or maybe a review. And in the meantime, we'll see you tomorrow night.